I started started martial arts when I was 19 in Taekwondo. Ventured into grappling and things like that when I seen UFC on television. But first and foremost, I was always inspired by Bruce Lee. I always thought I was Bruce Lee after the movie was over, and I'd have to go outside and, before I would tear the house up. So first was Bruce Lee, and then I saw Hoist doing his thing, and kind of fell in love with Jiu-Jitsu. At that point, I met some guys who had an association with Hoist, in Kentucky. Was training there, started fighting a little bit here and there, and just really fell in love with it, man. I liked it. I liked to win, and that's what the sport's all about, is winning and bringing, your team together and your boys together and everybody just going and winning. So yeah, that's my story. Well, being inspired, like I was at a jiu-jitsu seminar of Voices in Memphis, Tennessee, and a guy named Jeff Mullen had an event out there. There was a flyer that was at that seminar as well, so I was like, hey, what do I got to do to get in that? So talk to me, and then you're in. I said, all right, well, let's talk. So I got in there, fought a few guys, and then I got one of my fights was with Rampage out there in Memphis as well, and it just started from there. Moved to Europe. Started training in Europe, in McKinta gym in Copenhagen, Denmark, and moved to Vegas from there, and was fighting around here, won the WEC title at 170. Shortly after that, went into the IFL, and then after that, I got in UFC. I got the call from the UFC while I was in Bulgaria shooting a film called Universal Soldiers Regeneration. Check that out. And I got a call about a week and a half, about 2 weeks before. I got a call say, hey, would you be interested if they called? There's a possibility that they'll actually put you on the list if you want to be one of the guys to replace Chris Wilson against Brock Larson. And I said, sure, why not? Hadn't been training for a month and a half. Got back to the States. 3 days after that, sure enough, they wanted me to do it, which gave me about a week to cut from 193 pounds out of shape. Had threw one punch in a month and a half. And I took it. Everybody knows the result of that. Lost that one. He was a better man that night, but here I am now going on to fight Josh Neer on June 8th. Thanks.